I've got 5 tips for making better beer for new and existing homebrewers. All right, but first, make sure you subscribe. We've got tons of new videos coming out on various topics, so there's something for everyone. Tip number one. The dry yeast revolution has happened, and it was not televised, my friends. With companies like Cellar Science and Lallemand, the amount of dry yeast available is amazing, and the quality is amazing as well. There's no need to oxygenate your wort, and there's no need to build up a yeast starter, because you have the cell count necessary depending on your batch size and wort size. So it saves you time and makes better beer. It's the best for shipping during the summer months as well, so check out dry yeast on your next batches. Tip number two, pressure fermentation and close transferring. When I brewed my first batch of commercial beer, it was delicious. Not to say my homebrew wasn't, but there was just something better about it. You know, in these large tanks that we're using, so you have hydrostatic pressures. If you've seen some of our previous videos, we've used the Brewbuilt fermenter and the Kegging FermZilla. These are pressurizable fermenters that you could basically mimic a professional fermentation setup at home and create great commercial quality beer yourself. Pressurized fermentation allows you, and I'm not talking high pressure, 1 to 2 psi, spunning it allows you to keep in that great hoppy aroma, minimize oxygen pickup, and make delicious beer. And there's never been more equipment for the homebrewer available than right now. There's amazing stuff. Close transferring, let's talk about that for a little bit. So that's, minimizing oxygen pickup. Oxygen is not your friend post-fermentation. So when you're transferring into your keg, you could use head pressure to push out of your fermentation vessel into your keg, and then pre-purge that with CO2 and minimize all the oxygen pickup and keep your beer tasting delicious with no oxygen pickup. Tip number three. Measure twice and brew often. A good friend and mentor of mine, Mike Tasty McDowell, always said repeatability is the king in homebrewing. So being able to brew the same batch over and over again is what separates good brewers from amazing brewers. So how do you recreate the same beer over and over again? Measuring, testing, and taking amazing notes. So having amazing tools helps you do that. We went over a bunch of stuff on the channel. Check some of those out. Anton Parr makes some amazing stuff. Software helps you document that if you don't like writing, but a brewing log, taking those notes allows you to iterate, seeing what you did and what changed allows you to continuously make better beer and learn the cause and effect of brewing. And again, you don't have to get the fancy stuff. A refractometer, a hydrometer are great tools, and it's really all you need to be able to measure. Tip number four, start kegging your beer. Kegging is awesome because it basically cuts down your work. So you're not filling 54 bottles, you got one vessel you're filling. But the other thing that I really love about it is it allows you to dial in your carbonation level. So every style has different carbonation. Yeah, you could achieve that through priming sugar and letting it sit, but being able to just dial in the CO2 amount, to a given style allows you to really hit that style, and it also cuts down on your workload. You're just filling one bottle. So the other nice thing about kegging is you could still bottle off your kegs. So it just allows you to make those one-offs for gifts, competitions, things like that. So you still get the benefit of being able to bottle, but putting it all in one keg kind of cuts down on the front end and allows you to have the best of both worlds. Having a keg is also great for, taking it to a buddy's house for a party, say beer pouring events, that's, just the best way. And having draft beer on tap at home is just pretty darn cool. And tip number 5, have fun brewing. I think it goes without saying, but there's so many different ways to hit the same end. I have a 3-tier vessel at home, a tippy dump that I love brewing on. For some people, it's a little intimidating and a bit much, and they rather just, do extract batches on the stovetop. That's perfect. You can make great beer both ways. So really do what interests you. If it's the mechanical, the engineering, the science side, and all the gadgets, go that way. If you want to keep it simple, go that way too. Both are great, and ideally, you just want to have fun. This is your hobby. And if you are going to upgrade and get new equipment, get stuff that makes your life better and easier, and it's things you enjoy. If you watch our channel, we interview a ton of professional brewers, and the thing they say over and over again is focus on the beer. You don't need to focus on the equipment, focus on the beer. Your path is your own. How you get there is your choice, and as long as you have fun on that journey, that's the most important thing. This is a great hobby, and I love doing it, and hopefully you love doing it as well, so continue to have fun doing it. As a special thanks for watching this video, check out the description. We've got a special offer for you, and then we also got links to everything that we mentioned and recommended in this video as well. Thanks for watching.